Hello everyone and welcome to yet another retro box of retro nostalgic games. This is the box of American Super Nintendo games, which I bought a number of years ago. Forgot I had actually. Forgot I had them. Bought them a few years ago. Bought them in a job lot. We bought them on eBay. Bought them from some guy. It says on the side here, some guy called Simon from Clacton-on-Sea, which is in Essex, in case you're wondering. There you go. Bought them from an Essex boy. We bought SNES games from an Essex boy. There you go. So let's take a look at them. These are all boxed, interestingly enough. They're all American. We have Amazing Tennis, which is amazingly good, apparently, according to Nintendo Power in March 1992. It's got a money-saving Foot Locker coupon inside, but it has expired. It expired the 27th of March 1993. We'll put a light on, I think. See if we can get some lighting here. Where the hell is the thing for this? There. That's better. Oh, is that better? Better or worse? Put that light down a bit. Oh crap, it's fell down. There we go. Amazingly good. $44.99 it cost them. Maybe. There is the back of it. See if you can see that. It's really dark outside. It's really kind of dark. Put a little desk lamp on just to see if we can... See if we can't get a better view of it. So what do we get inside it? Do we get the Foot Locker coupon inside it? I know it's expired, but do we get it? So inside we have the booklet, the rule book, as it says, player's rule book, as it says. We have a poster, I think, as well. We have a Amazing Tennis, amazing poster in pretty good condition, actually. It's not in mint condition. There's a little bit about there, a bit of damage on it right there, but you know, not bad really, considering its age. What do you get on it? David Crane is the most successful US designer of all time. I haven't heard of him, has he? One of the founders of Activision. Ooh. Ooh, right, what else have we got? We have the Nintendo Power subscription thing. There you go. That's the other side of it. You've got I turned into Bowser's worst nightmare. You can get you can call 1-800. What is it? 1-800-521-0900. You can order it. It costs 24 issues is just $30 US, $44.94 in Canada if you're a Canadian. You can get 12 issues for $15 US or $22.47 in Canada if you're Canadian. Where's the Foot Locker thing? I want the Foot Locker thing. That's not there. I do like the way it does come with the little dust guard thing there. That's quite nice, actually. There you go, Amazing Tennis. But it's alright, you know, it's a tennis game. That's okay. The cartridge is in reasonable condition. I do like the box, though. The box is in excellent condition here. Complete with instruction manual and poster, and one of the founders of Activision. Little did he know the evil he would create, did David Crane. Assume he was like an Atari developer or something. Before my time, Atari. Really, before my time, in case you're wondering. How the hell do you not know who that is? How dare you put this in? There we go. There you go. That was Amazing Tennis. David Crane's Amazing Tennis. Hang on, there's a thing here. This is proof of purchase inside of it. That's a weird thing. So there you go. It does say David Crane's Amazing Tennis. I just couldn't see it there. There you go. It's amazingly good. 45 quid it cost somebody for the import. What else have we got? I think we spent a long time on David Crane's Amazing Tennis. We have The Magical Quest starring Mickey Mouse, which looks like a platformer. I don't think I've ever actually played this one. I Again, I just picked it up as a job lot. There are some screenshots of it right there on the back. There you go, Disney software. Made for sale, the USA, Canada, and Mexico only. Oh dear. Somebody imported it. Or exported it. Imported, export. It was both imported and exported. There you go. Has the little dust guard again on the cartridge. We've got there. I like that little thing. I do like the American carts though. They are nice. The US carts. Again, Doom would be a game I'd love to buy. Again, you get the thing on the side, which you didn't get on the Japanese and European ones. The Japanese and European ones are the same. The only difference is obviously the Japanese ones say Super Famicom and the European ones say Super Nintendo. That's it, because it was called the Super Famicom. Again, you've got the Bowser's Worst Nightmare thing. You've got the, what the hell is this? Capcom USA. Would you like a free hit pack when you and two friends join the Capcom Craze Club? Look at that. That girl there and her two friends have joined the Capcom Craze Club. They're like, what? She's like, what the fuck? Look at her face. She's like, what the fuck is she doing? Because she's jumped way too high. She's jumped over the text. She's jumped so high. Maybe she's trying to do a double kick thing to both of them. Like, whoa, what the fuck? Get away. There you go. So, there you go. Let's see, have a look and see what the Capcom Craze Club is. Ooh. There's that guy again. Is that a... Well, we're assuming that person's gender there, with the sort of pinky shirt on. We won't judge him for that, surely. But there you go. There is the check it out. What do you get? What do you have to do? Become a member today to receive a free poster and the scoop on the latest game hints, content, contests, and prizes. Send your check for $3.95. Doesn't say if you can do it in Canada. Just says $3.95. I assume it's US, really. I assume these are American games after all, so it doesn't say. Maybe Capcom hates Canadians, although the Canadians will apologize to Capcom for that, because, you know, they're Canadians and they apologize for everything. But there we go. You get... So it says if you get two friends to join the Craze Club, we'll send you all free hit packs. Ooh. Just write your name, and two of your friends' names on the... Oh, you just make them up. If you had no friends like me, you could just make them up. Okay, just right. And close date. Oh, you gotta pay $3.95 each. Oh, get your friends to subscribe. There you go. There you go. It's basically it's like that refer a friend thing that you get in MMOs. It's like that's the 90s equivalent of the refer a friend link is what it is, basically. So yeah. Select your, what does it say? Select your favorite. Right. Favorite game you've got. So you've got Little Mermaid, Mega Man 3, Little Nemo the Dream Master, never heard of it, Yonoid, DuckTales, ooh, DuckTales, heard of that, Gargoyle's Quest, Destiny of an Emperor, Adventures in the Magic Kingdom, but this game isn't included. This is the Magical Quest. This isn't included in it. I don't know if I could join the Capcom Craze Club. You get a few sort of promo things. You got some Game Boy stuff. You got like Mega Man, Mickey's Dangerous Chase, because you're running away from Michael Jackson, maybe. There you go. NES. We've got, what have we got? NES, Super NES, Capcom games, Street Fighter 2, obviously. We've got Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which I have. Final Fight, which was awesome. UN Squadron, that was good. Was that a sequel to like 1944? I'm pretty sure it was. Something like that. I'm pretty sure it was something like that. Magic Sword, I've never heard of. You got some NES, you got Darkwing Duck. Heard of that. Mega Man, of course, we've all heard of. And a couple of other sort of NES games. Yonoid, there's Yonoid there. What was Yonoid? Yonoid, the yo-yoing pizza chomping funny man from those wacky Domino's pizza commercials. Never got it here. Never really got it here, and on the other side was the Game Boy. So there you go, you could join the Capcom Craze Club. There you go. And of course there's the instruction manual, which is an instruction manual. Should put that if you haven't figured it out. Capcom did the Disney 16-bit games, and they were awesome. Aladdin was probably the best of them. The Lion King was pretty good. Games like DuckTales was good. There was Castle of Illusion. I don't know if that was done by Capcom. That was the Mickey Mouse game. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually played this. It is a sort of platformer. But you know, Capcom 90s game should be good. Might check it out. Maybe we'll do a bit of a playthrough on that one. Right, this is a long video. We're 10 minutes in. We've only done 2 games, but we had to read about the Capcom Craze Club. We have the only European game in this collection, which is Super Mario Kart. I told you I had a boxed version of this. This is the European version, as it says PAL version on the front of it. If it was Japanese, it would have had Super Famicom on it, but let's take a look at what we got. I think I bought this separately. It was about £25 for it, box. There it is in the box. Does come, whoops, don't break it, complete with the instruction manual, which is in, you know, reasonable shape. It's in reasonable condition. There it is. We've got the US version of Mario Kart, and we've got a European version. I'm gonna carefully put this back in. It's not mint condition, but the condition is okay, I would say. You know, it's okay. It's a bit kind of, you kind of expect it to be a bit worn kind of here, you know, where people open it. That's kind of worn a bit there, but in otherwise it's in, you know, it's in not bad condition. Maybe not excellent condition, but we've got a bunch of EA games now. We have, what is it? NHLPA. What was NHLPA? I don't know American sports. NHLPA. 500 real pay. What's NHLPA? Is EASN, which is Electronic Arts Sports Network. In case you're wondering, it says it on the side there. Pretty nice. What do we get in this box? In this glorious box, it's NHLPA Hockey 93 is what it is. Of course, we've got the cartridge complete with the dust protector there on it. We have an Electronic Arts video game registration card. What does it ask us? How long have you owned your Super Nintendo system? Over 2 years. Yep, I've had mine over 2 years. I'm kind of tempted to send this to them. Probably the address won't exist anymore, so you can feel free to send stuff to EA in San Mateo, California. I don't think they're there anymore. How long have you had your Super Nintendo? How many games do you own for your Super Nintendo system? 16 plus. 9. How many hours per week do you use your Super Nintendo Entertainment System? Probably 0 to 1 now. Probably. Very rarely do we use our Super Nintendo system nowadays. But you've owned it for 2+ years. You've owned it for 20+ years. We've got the booklet here. What's it called? Instruction booklet. There you go. And we've got ourselves a nice little... Oh, we've got another side to this poster. 2-sided poster here. We have, be careful, it's an antique. Careful, it's kind of a NHLPA. What was NHLPA? You know, I don't know. And you've got the EA Sports Network other games. We have quite a few other EA Sports Network. There's a get a clue hotline number for a sports game. Oh shit, I nearly ripped it there. For a sports game, you need a clue. Hockey, you just punch each other, just fight. What's the point, you know? Hockey kind of just, you know, that's the thing about hockey. It's just it is a violent sport. I mean, I watch ice hockey occasionally. There's an ice hockey arena in Scotland. What were they called again? There was an ice hockey team. They did it as an NHL sort of European league, and there is an ice hockey team in Scotland, but I don't remember what they're called. They play at the Braehead Arena. I don't remember what they're called, though. I've never actually been to it. We went to WWE Raw there once. So we went to that. That was last year. And it was alright. There we've got a Universal Games adapter. That's the box for that adapter that I bought. There it is. There you go. That's for playing the US games on a European console. We do have another one. We have Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. Ooh, Tecmo. It's an officially licensed NBA product. It's got the little seal. It says, if you didn't know who it was from, it's from Tecmo, 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 Tecmo. Good stuff. There you go. This one's, you know, not in the best, probably the worst condition of them all. There it is there. I didn't like the way US games were kind of, they were all black and kind of colorless. If you look at the European equivalent, you know, they're way more colorful versions of the games. And we showed you some of the European cases that we had, but the US version were all kind of, I guess the text stood out. So you get real teams, real players, real NBA action. It's basketball, in case anyone's wondering. In case anyone's wondering. And once again, this guy had games in really good condition. He just waited a longer to sell them. He might have got more money for them. Well, there you go. We've got our NBA basketball. We've got our instruction booklet. And we've got the back's quite interesting, I find. It's a bit dark in here, a little bit. There, that's a bit better. There you go. But there you go. There's Tecmo NBA Basketball. It is an officially licensed NBA product. Remember they used to do the sort of... They used to do the American football ones, Tecmo, as well. They used to be quite good for sort of sports games. We have... This is the reason I bought this, because I used to rent games, and I bought Desert Strike, which was an interesting sort of helicopter game where you basically went around and you shot up a bunch of things. Shot up some boats, shoot up some North Korean ICBM missile there. It's predicting the future. Does North Korea have a desert? I don't know. It's an 8 meg cartridge. It's Desert Strike. It's EA Air Force. It says on it there. EA Air Force. Desert Strike, Return to the Gulf. See, I used to rent these games. I used to rent a lot of Super Nintendo games. And this was one I used to love when I rented it. It was a pretty cool game. It doesn't have the dust guard, but it does have a little plasticky thing here. So you put it in there, which again will keep it, prevent it from getting dust. I take it that is what this bag is for. It's like a little condom for it. Protect it. Gotta get it. Protection. There you go. There you go. Put it in there and sit it into there. What else have we got here? We've got the usual Nintendo Power thing, and we have an instruction booklet. Put that in front of that. And we'll pop that back in. Again, this is in reasonable condition. Gotta make sure we get this in. Be careful, don't want to ruin it. These are, you know, antiques in terms of video games. Let's move on to, ooh, John Madden football. There is John Madden. Looking as if something's been shoved up his arse. He's like, oh, somebody shoved a football up my arse. There you go, another EASN game. £40 this cost. $39.99. A place called That's Entertainment. Again, it's got a fucking sticker on it. Hate stickers on old games. There was a sticker there as well. Someone's removed it. Maybe it was reduced. Maybe it was. There you see it. John Madden football. No dust guard on this one. You've got your instruction manual. We've got the EA product registration. We've got the danger. Do not open. They look slightly scared. The fuck has happened to that kid? He's been badly photoshopped. Look at that. He's so mad. Look at that. That is the worst photoshopping you've ever seen. That is just so poor. It was the 90s after all. Yes, of course, it is another there's another Nintendo Power thing. We never got it. Did we ever get Nintendo Power? I never remember we got it. But there you go. There's more. Look at them. They're so badly photoshopped. They've went crazy. These kids. All three of them poorly photoshopped in there. We have the poster I guess. Is it the playbook? I think it is. There's electronics. There's a number on it. This looks like a credit card for the looks of things. I don't know. There's the EA, another EA Sports Network poster, and on the other side it is a playbook. It's got the plays that you can do. Don't ask me. No idea. Bunch of men in spandex that bend over and charge at a bunch of other men who are also in spandex, who are bent over. And they reach, the quarterback reaches in between another grown man's legs to grab a ball. I mean, I ain't judging them. I ain't judging that. You like that. That's you know, that's fine. Fine, that's okay. But I don't like it. It's not my thing. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. Why do they need to wear so much padding and protection? We have as well goal with a guy that he looks like Mesut Ozil. That guy. Is that it can't be Mesut Ozil, because he would have been about 4, and he does look strangely like. I'll get a picture of Mesut Ozil and we'll have a little look at that. We'll see. He does look like him. That's weird. That is weird. What do we get? This is not an EA one. EA was FIFA, obviously. EA did. There you go. It's called Goal. It's just called Goal. It's another generic football, soccer, I guess we should call it. If we're doing American games, we have this thing, which is Jailco. What did Jailco make? Let's see what they made. Got a poster here. They did Super Bases Loaded, which was about baseball. No idea what baseball is like. Cubert. They did the port of Cubert for the Game Boy. They did Word Zap for the Game Boy. Goal for the Super Nintendo. They did Cyberball. Never really heard of it. Bases Loaded for the Game Boy. And Rival Turf. Got those badass kids on the front of Rival Turf. On the other side, we have the Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Okay. We have Rampart. We have Utopia. Well, that dude's being executed. They're being executed. Somebody's executing that dude. We have King Arthur's World. And that's the Young Indiana Jones game screenshots down the bottom there. So there you go. There's a little bit of games that I've never actually played. Of course, you get the Mesut Ozil instruction booklet as well. I'm gonna put a picture of him up. There's gonna be a picture of him going up. Mesut, he does look. He's got the same kind of hair. That's Mesut Ozil. He does remind me of him. That would have been freaky. So the final Super Nintendo game in the box is Hole-in-One Golf, which costs 45 quid. Who would pay for a golf? I mean, golf games ain't bad, though, I suppose. It's made by HAL as well. HAL, who... What was it? HAL Laboratory? Was it the same HAL that did Smash Brothers? HAL's Hole-in-One Golf. There you go. Let's take a look at what's in here. Oh, you get a map of the course. You've got, of course, the obligatory dust guard. Some stuff. You've got that badly photoshopped kids thing again. You've got the Nintendo consumer information thing that's there. We don't have an instruction manual with this one. But what we do have is a hole guide. Yeah, a guide to your hole. This is the instruction manual, essentially. There you go. Got the HAL's Hole-in-One Golf, and on the other side is things like the controls and things like that. Let's see if we can get that in there. There you go. Got the controls. It's got 18 holes. It's only got 17 holes. No, it's 18 holes. Imagine if you had 17 holes in golf. That would be anarchy. That would be chaos, of course. So there you go. That is all the Super Nintendo games. But I do have other things in here. We do have some other... Oh, shit. Put that in there. I guess Not a lot of those games, really not worth a huge amount. They're in good condition though. Those games, maybe Mario Kart's probably worth the most out of them. We've got some PC games in here. We have an original copy of Half-Life 2, which required Steam. Of course, Mr. Freeman. And it does come with Counter-Strike Source as well. I need to do something about the lighting here and get it to reflect. I don't know, it's a miserable day today. It's not the best day for lighting. Original copy of Half-Life 2, we have Terminator 3, War of the Machines. This was an interesting game. It was kind of like the Terminator version of Battlefield. It's a bit kind of damp on the inside. It has been lying for a while. DVD-ROM is... it was kind of like the Terminator version of Battlefield. You can see... I don't know if you can see Arnold. There he is on the back of it. So yeah, it was basically like Star Wars Battlefront or Battlefield set in the Terminator universe, which is actually not a bad idea. You know, you had one side as the humans, one side would be the machines, one side would be Skynet. This is the Resident Evil Collector's Edition DVD, which was weird to get a Collector's Edition DVD with a GameCube game. This is what you got if you pre-ordered Resident Evil, the Resident Evil remake from the GameCube version, obviously the original game. It's just a disc, doesn't really have anything. I don't actually know what it has in it. I don't know if I've ever watched it. Capcom has released what considered to be the best game out on the GameCube so far. Yeah, you probably agree with that. The reason I bought a GameCube for the Resident Evil remake, but that was the bonus DVD that you got. Even surpassing efforts of mighty Nintendo. Get it if you're a fan. Get it if you're not. It's that simple. If you're not a fan, why are you gonna get it? I don't know. Get Cube magazine. That's the quote from it. There we go. I don't actually remember what was on it. It has the opening FMV, and it has exclusively edited footage of the game. So there you go. It's basically a trailer. Trailer came in a DVD back then. So what else have we got? We got a Wii points card. I don't think there's anything in it. No, fake disc. There's a Wii points, probably been used. You can type the code in. There you go. Pause the video, type the code in. It's just a DVD case essentially. We have a Conquer Live and Reloaded demo. I was like, oh, I've got Conquer Live and Reloaded. Oh, it's just a demo. It's that demo there. That was a promotional demo. Incidentally, Conquer Live and Reloaded wasn't playable. It was not playable on it. Playable demos included Forza Motorsport and Mech Assault 2. That was it. It did have... I did have a playable demo on it. Sorry, it did. It had the multiplayer playable demo. That was it. That was what it had. But yeah, there you go. Little... what's in it? Inside it. Rare. Oh, you got a Rareware Xbox. It's kind of a bit of a shame. It does have the X. I did keep the Xbox little things that they put in the... Put them over this part of it right here on Xbox. What else have we got in this box? We've got Performance Pack for Windows XP. Nah. Kind of crappy. You could throw that away now, really. It's not really an item that you'd want to collect. What else have we got? We have a DVD of the Dawn of the Dead 2004 remake. Wasn't as good as the original. They made the zombies run, which was never a fan of. George Romero, of course. The late George Romero, sadly now. The master of the genre, really. But I think making the zombies run changed it massively. And we have Halo Combat Evolved for PC. There you go, that's the PC version of Halo. Requires a 733 MHz CPU, Pentium 3, which is ironically the CPU in an Xbox. We've got the product. Right, the product key. There's the disc. Don't want people stealing the product key now. Probably there's a frame there if you want Halo Combat Evolved product key. But there you go, that was their second box of nostalgia things. I might try and install Terminator, although I'll need to get a DVD drive, because it was an interesting game. That, I mean, you could play offline. I think it had bots. What did it say? What was the requirements for it? Pentium 3 1 gigahertz, but it was quite an interesting game. It was kind of like Star Wars Battlefront, or I think you could get, I don't know if you could get hero units, like you could get Arnold or anything like that, but it was an interesting shooter. It failed miserably, but it was PC exclusive, and you know, it's a game that is quite rare and quite hard to find now on PC. It didn't sell well. It's not a particularly desirable game, but, you know, I found it interesting at the time. Nobody really played it online. It was published by Atari, in case you're interested as well. I don't know who made it. There's an Alienware logo. Cleavers Games Development. Cleavers. Alright, Cleavers Games Development was the company that made it. We might take a look at it. Obviously, probably online. No one will be playing it now. It's never had a re-release on Steam or anything like that. Probably licensing issues are the thing. But I think it's an interesting game, to say the least. It was kind of the perfect type of game to do. I mean, Battlefield in the Terminator universe would be quite incredible. I think it would be. We need a good Terminator game. I'll leave you with that. But anyway, thank you for joining me. I'll see you again soon, and goodbye.